for you to be able to send mail to and from your website, you need to configure emails. So by default, it uses the native PHP default mailer system, which is not very, very effective. So there are two ways to handle this. One, you can use what we call cPanel emails. But what I really recommend is using an external email sending service. I have what we call brevo.com. This is the one that I use for such things. If you say they have a free plan where you can send 300 emails per day for free. This is what I register most of my clients in because it's very hard for them to exhaust 300 emails per day. We have another one called Zeptomail by Zoho, and this is just what we call transactional email. So they give you the first 10,000 emails for free, okay, and then you see you have like another 10,000 emails for 200 shillings and such things. So, but I prefer using Brevo because like you have 300 emails per day forever. So you will go to your dashboard, go to plugins, add a new plugins. I use a plugin called WP Mail SMTP. It's what we call a SMTP plugin, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and I install it. Then I create an account with Zoho. Of course, this is how you onboard and all that. And I go to my account. So after going to my account dashboard, you usually go to senders, domain, and IP addresses. Okay, we are going to add this on the main website. Okay, let me just add it on our main hosted site instead of the local. And from there, you're going to say add a sender. Sorry, you're going to say we're going to click on the domains tab. You're going to add a domain, and then you're going to say elementa.co.ke. From there, you are going to log into the Elementa, what is it called? The Elementa cPanel. And then we are going to input our password, of course, here. So let us put it on the main website. So from there, we are going to say, I will authenticate the domain myself and say continue. And we are given DNS records here. So what we usually do, we come to and type DNS. We go to what we call zone editor. And this is now how you add records to your DNS zone. So I'll come and say manage and say add a record. So if you find some that are disabled, you just contact your host. So at means you will use the website name. Our website name here is Elementa, and then it's a TXT record, and then you're going to add this value. So we'll just copy that. So we ensure it's a TXT record, and then we paste that value there. That. Then we will have another TXT record called domain keys DKIM. Sorry, DKIM record. So we come and put TXT. Our zone name is mail.domain key. Our value is that. So we are going to save that. We have what we call a DMARC. A DMARC record is also a TXT record. So we are going to add it like that. And copy the value like that. Okay, so we're going to log in into our installation. Or we actually changed it to Karibu. So I'm going to type Devin, and we do Devin at, or I've even forgotten the password. Devin at 25. Yes, that's the password. So we are going to use a plugin called, as I said, WPmail SMTP. So after putting these records, you say authenticate these domains. It will check if the domains are authenticated and say successfully authenticated. Now I will go to what we call senders, and I will create a sender based on my domain. Okay, so I'll say add sender, and from name, uh, our website is called Devin. From email, we'll say no reply at elementa.co.k because we've added the Elementa domain, or even info, whichever you want to do. But I don't want people to reply, so I just put no reply there. So I'll come and put the WP mail SMTP plugin, and I will configure now Brevo to my mail. So I'll come here. So I've already put my domain, I put my sender. I'll come here and go to SMTP and API. We'll install this plugin. And then I will have what we call the API keys. I will have my SMTP server, the port, and the login, and I will have the master password here. But now for SMTP plugin, it's usually very simple. They usually give you this setup wizard that you can just go step by step and get started. But I love go to the dashboard, and then from here it tells you from email. We put our email as no reply at elementor.co.ke. So force from email. So any email sent to this website will be forced. You can choose this on or off depending on if you're having another plugin using. So mailer, now you use Brevo, and for Brevo, you just need the API key and the sending domain. So you need the version 3 API key. So what you just come to API keys, and then you generate a new API key. I will call it Devin on the website you're generating, and that's it. And make sure you save it, because once you close it, that is it. You'll never do it again. So just paste my API key there and my sending domain like that. And I say save settings. And after doing that, you go to tools, and you look for test email. So test email, let me do info@brightconsulting.com and see. Yes, it tells you success. Once you have this, all your emails are configured correctly. And that's how now you configure emails on your WordPress installation.